So today is officially Record Store Day, April 18th of 2026, and I figured I would go over my haul. I spent pretty much most of the morning out chasing records, and I obviously didn't get everything I wanted, but I figured I would share with what I get. Basically, I'll put up the list of everything I was looking for. I was looking for the new Slipknot, Look Outside Your Window record, Bring Me the Horizon Lo-Fi album, Sleep Tokens Caramel, the Olivia Dean BBC Radio 1 Live Lounge, Laufey, A Matter of Time, Motorhead, The Lost Tapes, Wiz Khalifa's 10th anniversary, and the Lo-Fi Pokemon. So basically, a lot of these are for me, and then there's a couple other that are obviously not for me that I'm trying to get. But the major one that I wanted was obviously the Bring Me the Horizon one, as they're my favorite band. So that was the one I was looking for most of the day. Unfortunately, I was not able to get a copy of that, and it looks like right now, as I'm back looking at Discogs, are over $100. So I don't even know if I'm going to buy one for resale. I only went to 4 record stores today. I went to Lincoln Vintage Vinyl, Backtrack Records, Lefties Records, and First Day Vinyl, all in Lincoln, Nebraska here. I started at 7 a.m., which is when the first store opened at Lincoln Vintage Vinyl. They also opened at 7 with Backtrack Records. I went there to Backtrack Records first, and I managed to snag 2 records. This first one was obviously not for me, but it is the Bruno Mars collaborations exclusive Record Store Day record. And then the second one I picked up at Backtrack Records was the Wiz Khalifa pressing. So my person I went with wanted the Bruno Mars vinyl, and then I wanted the Wiz Khalifa because this came out back when I was in like high school or whatever, but it was one of my favorite albums back then, and it's the first physical release of any kind for this album back in 2016, which makes me feel old, honestly. Limited to 2250 copies, but when I was looking on the website, it said 1,650. I did manage to see this record also at First Day Vinyl later in the day, but that's all I got from Backtrack Records. I'll also try to put the prices up on the screen with it, and then at the end of the video I'll break down the entire total I spent. So the first stop is at Backtrack Records, which is where I went and got those 2. Second stop is at Lincoln Vintage Vinyl, and we waited probably 30 minutes to 45 minutes in line there. Didn't buy anything. That store was really crowded, poorly organized, and it's not my favorite store. After that, I went to Lefties Records, which was kind of a smaller shop, and the owner or whoever's running it is just sitting there complaining how Record Store Day is terrible and she wasn't able to get the assigned vinyls that she wanted. And it's like, what are you complaining about when you're getting all this business? Like, none of these people are going to go to your store without Record Store Day when you're one of the smallest shops in town with the small selections. They didn't have anything either. They had the Paramore record that I thought about getting and the Adam Sandler record I thought about getting, but I believe they were like $40 to $50 for those vinyls, and that's just a bit steep for me personally, as they're not like personal favorites or anything. After that, I went to the last store, which was First Day Vinyl. They opened up at 9 o'clock, and I got there about 8:45, 8:50. Ended up waiting in line for like an hour until I got in there, but I ended up getting the most records out of that store, and that is the best store in Lincoln, Nebraska. If you were ever there, I would definitely rate that as the best record store. It's First Day Vinyl. After that, I would check out Backtrack Records, as the owner there is really nice too. But getting into everything I got at the First Day Vinyl, starting off, I got the Weezer 1192 Grandmaster studio audio tape, but it's the first Weezer studio recordings from like the Sweater song Saying Ain't So I thought this was super cool, and it was a relatively great priced record, so I'm super stoked to get that one. Also, I got the Motorhead, which was the 50th anniversary or birthday of Lemmy, so that was just really cool, I thought. And it's at the Whiskey Go-Go in Hollywood in 95. This one was a little more expensive, but I guarantee that this record is gonna probably hold its value, and it's just a solid one to have in the collection, obviously. That was the Weezer and the Motorhead, and this next album were all the last copies that I got. which was the Pokemon Lo-Fi album. This is obviously just for like my childhood stuff, and I really love it. And it's great to put on in the background. And I've already spun this, as you can see, it's already opened. Love this, and I looked at the Discogs price for this because this is the only copy I've ever saw the entire day. So I was curious, and this one's already gone for like $120, and it's a $30 record. So kind of crazy. The last one I got was the 2-track Olivia Dean, as this was not for me, but I think it's really cool. It is her 2 live recordings at the BBC, one in 2025 and one in 2023. So this is only 2 songs, and it's like $20 or whatever. So 2 songs for $20, or you can get this full Pokemon album for $30. You know what I mean? So that was basically the entire haul I got. I did not end up with the Bring Me the Horizon record as I so previously hoped for. I'm counting them right now. I only got 5 total vinyls, and then I got the one Olivia Dean 2-track. So basically, the ones that I'm adding to my collection are the Weezer, the Motorhead, the Wiz Khalifa, and the Pokemon. So I got 4 vinyls for Record Store Day. Didn't see the Slipknot one at all. Didn't see Bring Me the Horizon at all. Didn't see Sleep Token at all. Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than it was kind of a bummer waiting that long in line for. I probably spent over 2 hours in line this morning for these records. They're all great records. I'm happy I got them, but honestly, probably would have just stayed in bed if I would have known now what I know now, because I really just wanted to go and get that Bring Me the Horizon record, and the fact I didn't get it at all after spending like 5 to 6 hours on my Saturday morning, just exhausted. So I don't know. Let me know what you got on Record Store Day, what you thought of it. If you got the Bring Me the Horizon album, I would love to buy it off of you. Please contact me. I'm dead serious. But anyways, appreciate you for watching this long in the video. Let me know what you got on Record Store Day, what you're looking forward to, what you missed out on, what was your favorite get, what'd you think of the lines, the prices. It was honestly a pretty good morning. I always love Record Store Day. It's one of my favorite days of the year. I just love the month of April, obviously. So anyways, super appreciative of the entire community with Record Store Day. It's always a major blast, major hit. But if you watch this song in the video, I appreciate you for watching and being part of the community, and I will catch you in the next one.